Yokoso Otakus, today we are going to have an episode of What's in the Box. It's the SuperStation One. It's a Mister console. And I've never used Mister before or anything. It's made by a YouTuber named Taki Udon. I pre-ordered this 1 year ago. So it came just like this, but it was in a plastic bag that had all my info on it, and you don't need to see that. So let's open it up and check this thing out. I'm very, very excited for this. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Let's get that out. All right, so one of the things I think is super de-duper cool about this is the retro box. He definitely put a lot of time and effort into it. So that's the side there, the SuperStation One, our CSH 1002, says the console, TF card, USB cable, HDMI cable, and printed materials come with it on the side. And then here it says, "Are you ready to FPGA?" It's very cool. I don't know if that's a special number or not. Maybe I shouldn't show that off. And yeah, the top is very cool, and the bottom is very cool too. It's pretty thin cardboard, so it got dented a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not really super worried about it. It's no different than like how I remember the Super Nintendo box being back in the day, but it's been a while, so maybe I'm wrong on that too. It says, "Warning or notice, this console does not include any games or copyrighted material. To use this console, you must provide your own games and BIOS files for select systems." And they show a number of things here. So the top opens up like this. Oh, that's a cool little touch. I like that. That's fun. And then we'll see what's in the box. I think I'm going to keep that box for sure. All right, so it says R squared. Got a tab over here. Open that up. This is some premium unboxing here. Haha. And then it looks like I'm trying to figure out if there's a... So it's packaged really well. Ooh, look at that. We get our first glimpse at it. That is rad. Though that sticker is not rad. What is up with that sticker? Interesting. Oh, it's just a clear protector, actually, I think. All right, let's take her out. Oh, he's got the dock attached to it. Holy cow. Okay, so it is way, way heavier than I thought it would be. But rad as heck. And we'll look at that. We'll get to the rest of the box after this. Okay, so here we go here. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this is like maybe just a protector sticker. So we could peel this off. Yes. Oh, thank God. No. Should we have peeled that off? It looks like it's kind of taken some residue with it. Maybe. Okay. Very carefully taking that off. I did not like the look of it. So if that was supposed to stay on, I'm sorry, but I didn't like it. So it's got a really cool little raised edge printing there. It's almost like a vinyl lettering that's like stuck on. So I actually feel like that kind of needs to be clear coated over the top of, which is probably why they had the sticker. The rest of the unit's kind of matte. It has a really good feel to it. It feels like an old controller. I don't know how to put that any better than saying that. It is heavy. It's actually substantially heavier than I thought it would be, which is kind of wild. We have the menu button and the power button. Both of those buttons feel pretty good. On the front, we have slots for memory cards. So I'm assuming PlayStation 1 memory cards exclusively. We have a memory card that's pre-installed and a USB port in the front as well. The dock allows for 4 more of those ports, which I'm assuming can all be used for controllers. And then at the dock here, we have the catch release, which I don't know if that needs to be powered on to release or not. It's not opening for me right now, so maybe that's the case. On the bottom says SuperDock 2025 Retro Remake and their website. It has a screw here and 4 pads. What is this screw for? I do not know right now. I have no idea. And then I can't pry that open, and I don't want to force it until I read some instructions on this. On this side of the console, we have component cables. Looks like, yep, so there's some component cable slot there. And next to it are some dip switches. So that's pretty cool. Component and then the audio, left and right. These are attached with some like kind of rubber bands. So hopefully those hold the test of time. I don't know what would be the best material for that, but they seem good for right now. Looking on the back, this is where all our beefy big boy stuff goes. And one thing I'm noticing too, I love all this venting. There's just venting everywhere, and I'm all for that. So we have VGA port, the what is it, the DIN 10, HDMI. Looks like an audio port. Yep, we do. We have an audio port there. 2 USBs, Ethernet, and I think that's probably where the power goes. Yeah, it says power right there. So that's what the back of it looks like. And then on the big side here, this is where most of the stuff is. So we have a USB snack port, and then you can turn snack bypass on or off on the side. And opening these slots up, same kind of rubber bandies thing. So we have our S-Video. Kind of interesting having it on the side. This one is a CON port, which I don't know. I don't know exactly what that's for. And composite. So there's your red, yellow, and yellow video, and the left and right audio. Oh, and I didn't mention on the back, so there's a external input-output, which seems to be a a HDMI port. Yes, and then there's a debug and PC mode. I don't know what either of those do, but I'm sure I'll figure those out as time goes by. So overall, the presentation's really cool, and this thing's like, it's solid. Like this thing, I'm totally comfortable like shaking and jostling this. It feels really, really well built, which I can super get down with. It's kind of hilarious. The box just has these like circle tape things to hold it together there. So that must have been a weak point that needed to be reinforced, and it was too expensive maybe to redo all the boxing and stuff to fix that issue. So if you kind of break into the box, I guess, I didn't really know how to do that in a more pleasant way. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a USB-C to USB-C cable, and it's beefy. I really, really love almost everything about this. This is really cool. I don't know if the cabling shows up super good, but this is really cool cabling. It kind of has an interesting rubber feel to it, and it's super thick. The ends are really high quality and really well done. They even have little grippy side pieces and stuff. This is nice. This is the nicest cable I have, and it's super long. I would guess 6 feet. I think it's a 6-foot cable. I'm just throwing that out there. It's just a guess, but I mean, these are great. These are super great. I love that. Along with that, we have HDMI cable. I'm less impressed with this. I think this one's more like 4 feet. And I don't know. If these are good cables, they sure don't feel like it. But HDMI cables are kind of $1 or a dime a dozen. Most gamers that are getting into this kind of stuff have a whole bunch of them, but kind of a short cable. But not too bad. One side, we have some random bubble wrap bag with absolutely nothing in it. That's kind of a choice. And on the other side, we have yet another bubble wrap bag. So I guess if we need to send anything back, we're covered. If you get one of these yourself, take these stickers off that are stuck on these corners, and it just folds open. I'm a big dummy. So there was a couple more things in the box. We had this guy here that looks like to be a plastic cover. And I'm assuming this is for if I take the dock off, this covers the connector that goes from the base unit so that you just don't have an open snack port or whatever kind of port it is open. And then I wasn't expecting this either. We have a full remote that comes with it. And it looks like it says the L336 learning remote. And honestly, this just looks like a really regular remote. So I don't quite understand that. And then there's some instruction manuals on how to make it work, which is super cool, I guess. I'm kind of super confused on that. And the very last thing we have is a quick start guide. So this is going to help me learn a lot more about what this is and how this works, I would imagine. And just with some little quick notes on the side there. So anyway, that's super interesting. It's just an unboxing, so we're not getting into the deep details of it all. I got to learn a lot about it, play it a little bit, check it out, see what I think. But this is it. It's here. It's in my hands, the SuperStation One. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, I think I heard somebody on Facebook say that this does not natively support the disk drive just yet, but the updates are coming for that. I'm going to play Legend of Dragoon for the PS1 on it. It's going to be the first disc game I play. And then maybe I'll see if some of my older import games, Shin Megami Tensei stuff, runs on this. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. It's a very interesting device. I didn't really say exactly what it did. If you know, you know. And I'm going to have some more videos out on it. So if you guys like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to Yokuso Otaku for more anime news reviews and gaming and all the other little fun stuff that we do on the page. Catch you on the next one. Peace.